Welcome to another amazing week. My $0 to $100,000 challenge, episode 5. Last week was a very good week if you guys are coming from that video. I think I'm gonna get into more on these videos is my KPI, so my key performance indicators, where I'm gonna give you guys basically my call, closed, show rate, cash collected average, all those types of things, so you guys can kind of follow along and see my metrics. I'll see you guys after today. A little update on Monday. It's been a okay day. I mean, I haven't taken any calls. It's around 3 o'clock right now. I've taken actually one call, but it was a DQ. I couldn't pitch him. So I have 2 calls later today. I also have a training call with my mentor at in 1 hour. So that's gonna be a good one-on-one call. But so far, taking one call, like a bunch of people canceled today, which is whatever. A couple things quickly I want to get into. One is I just finished up one of my calls today. So I really only had 2 calls today. I have another one in an hour. The one I just took did not close. Follow-up call though, so Wednesday I will be speaking with him again. So right now I'm 0 for 1. Also just finished up before that call. I had a call with my mentor and I went over some things with him. One thing I'm gonna really dive into this week for a sales skills perspective, right, is learning how to reframe people's mind. Basically taking what their perspective is, right, on a situation. For example, oh, I'm just shopping around. I just want to see, I don't know, I want to look for the perfect program. I want to look for the perfect mentorship, and reframing their mind from looking at it like that, but looking at it from a perspective of it really isn't the mentorship. It's on you to make it work. It's not the mentorship that's gonna get you there, right? It's not the wand that's gonna cast the spells. It's the person that's holding the wand. It's a little bit like reframing. There's a lot of things to it. It's from that Sleight of Mouth book that I talked about from last episode, Sleight of Mouth. So that's one thing I'm really gonna hone on in this week for my techniques. I'm about to eat some chicken though, so I'll see you guys later. Finishing off Monday, that second call went on for a very long time. Almost closed him. It was that he had massive fear. And I was right freaking there from doing it. We'll see tomorrow morning if he actually ends up closing or not, but I was just there. Now maybe the ball just needs to roll. So I went 0 for 2 today. It is what it is, whatever. But maybe he does close tomorrow morning. I'm gonna finish this Monday off, just a little bit of studying, and go to bed and see you guys tomorrow. Morning to Tuesday, 9 o'clock right now. I just hit a workout. I was doing some training. I had a call at 9 today that did not show up, unfortunately, unresponsive, whatever. But my call from last night, this guy, I literally was on a call with him for an hour and a half last night. It went from 7 to 8:30. I was handling this dude's fear, and this guy had a massive limiting beliefs, but I didn't close him on the spot then, and I was very bummed out about it, because usually if you don't close him, like, it's very difficult to like have him pay later. And he actually paid this morning. He woke up, paid. He was a man of his word. He said he would. He paid PIF plus 720 for me. Let's go. Update on Tuesday, I've taken 4 more calls. One of them, which was just not qualified, I didn't pitch her at all. One of them closed, so bang, that's plus 500. And I have 2 more. These 2 people, one of them's a follow-up. I'm gonna reach out to him tomorrow. I don't really know how that's gonna go. The other one said she would actually do it. She was just waiting for money to come to her account, or waiting for her husband to give her the credit card, something like that. So we'll see if that actually goes through. I'm not sure, but right now I'm 1 for 4. Technically an offer's made to closing. 1 for 3, so that's 33% right there. A couple things I'm noticing very well in my sales calls is I'm understanding the process a lot more. I'm understanding belief systems a lot more, and I'm able to reframe their way of thinking a lot better. So it's a lot smoother. Everything's kind of like clicking. It's starting to click for me. Obviously, you know, I'm still working, still trying to get better, but things are actually starting to click for me, which is like amazing. So that's that. I have 1 more call I'm about to take in like 5 minutes. And then some training after that. So I'll see you guys after that call. Finished up eating, but I did take that call earlier. It is a follow-up call. It should be going through tomorrow, so it's gonna be a 2-call close, which is fine, whatever. So that wraps up my day. I took 5 calls. One of them was just a DQ, I couldn't pitch. One of them closed. These 2, this one, I actually have a closing call tomorrow with her, so we'll see if that goes through. This girl wants to follow up potential, maybe like 60% she closes. And then this guy is on the other side of maybe he closes probably around 20% he closes. And this wraps up my Tuesday with over $1,000 made today. Solid. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. I have a call in about 15 minutes. And yeah, another day, another dollar. I really don't know what to say right now. So just good morning. Update on the day. I am so I've taken 3 calls today. One of them closed, PIF, plus $640. The other 2 are follow-up calls. We'll see how those go. 2 calls from yesterday paid today as well. So one of them PIF'd, so that's plus 500, and the other one just put a $2,000 cash collected day. That's plus $200. Today officially marks the day that I hit $100,000 cash collected on this offer for the month. We are 17 days into the month. I've officially collected over $100,000 for the offer owner and for this offer in 17 days, which is like absolutely like a crazy milestone. But with that being said, one of the incentives and bonuses I get for that is if I was able to do that within the month, I get plus 2,000 on top, and I did that in 17 days. So I get a bonus of plus 2,000 for collecting over $100,000 in cash collected. The offer owner treats me very well with these incentives, obviously, so it's great to actually do that, but we've officially hit $100,000 cash collected today. And yeah, I'll see you guys after these calls. Good morning to Thursday. I think I totally just forgot to wrap up yesterday. I had 3 more calls. One of them canceled. One of them showed no close. And then the other one just like no showed, just wasn't working. But yeah, so I forgot to wrap up yesterday, but today's the next day. It's Thursday. I don't have that many calls actually booked for today. I have 3 calls today. So I'm gonna spend today calling up a lot of people, warming up old leads, trying to get more people on board. Today's gonna be a chill day maybe, but we'll keep going. I'll catch you guys. Update on Thursday. I only had 3 calls today. I didn't close any of them. I only pitched 2 of them, but I had a follow-up call that I've been following up with this girl for a week now, and I called her up. She told me, no, I'm gonna hold off. I reframed her, got on another call, and just closed her, so bang, plus 200 bucks. I think I might just throw that call in the video, or at least a part of it.
No, all is good. I think I'm going to probably hold off on everything for now.
Gotcha. Any reason why, if I may ask?
After reviewing the contract and everything, it's great just putting $6,000 upfront immediately. I know, it's really just putting everything upfront. I have looked at other programs as well, and most of them don't require that much upfront. Yeah, I think any kind of change of scenery and something that you're not used to is uncomfortable doing, trying to get out of my comfort zone. So yeah, it's a little bit scary, but again, like I said, I could pay it. I don't know you guys very well, but I definitely, want to get there.
I guess you not knowing us very well, does that mean what we do doesn't work? If you saw a red Ferrari that was $10,000, would red flags kind of light up? Why is this Ferrari so cheap?
Immediately, yeah, for sure.
And I get we're not a Ferrari, but in the same sense, if you saw a program that's very cheap, would red flags kind of light up? Why is not everyone joining this program making money?
Yeah.
So could you see it's the same thing in kind of the service industry? You kind of pay a premium price for premium results.
Okay, that if you were to, that does make a lot of sense, and as soon as possible. Whenever, honestly, I've been wanting to do this as soon as possible. I've been looking at other programs and ordering books and stuff and trying to teach myself, and I'm, what's going on right now? Yeah, we can do later today. Okay, sounds good then. I will chat with you then. Okay, perfect.
That right there is skill. I've gotten a lot better as a closer. Things are clicking a lot more for me, and I'm understanding, one, how the mind works, two, how to reframe the mind, right? And there's various methods of doing that, and three, how to actually be effective with it. So that's gonna be like a little example of how I did it. That was a very successful way of doing it, and I'm very, very happy with like the amount of progress I'm getting, because I have been putting in the work every single day to become a top performer. I've been doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it. And my goals are very, very high with this. I want to become the best closer alive. Getting over my limiting beliefs has helped me tremendously. Understanding how people think, how people believe things, and understanding where beliefs come from, and then being able to reframe those people from those beliefs has, funny enough, helped me be able to reframe my beliefs in my mind. So my job is to help people, and in the process I'm helping myself, which is insane. So this journey has actually just been amazing so far. I can't thank God enough, and I'm very, very grateful for what I have and what I've achieved. And I'm very grateful for what I'm going to be achieving in the near future. So thank you guys. Wrapping up Thursday, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. Good morning to Friday. It's Friday morning, about to hop on a call. Start to stay strong. Little update on day. I've taken 3 calls, one of them closed. That's a PIF plus 500. 2 of them are gonna be follow-up calls. Good chance for them to actually close. So let's see how those go. Coming to an end of Friday night. A little bit of recap on the day. I had 4 or 5 calls. 2 of them resulted in follow-up. One of them is probably not gonna close. One did close, as you guys already know. And then I had 2 follow-up closes from the other day, a couple days ago. And that resulted in a $2,000 and a $1,000 pay. So for me, I get 10% plus $300. That's gonna wrap up today. Super late, I don't record much, but that's gonna wrap up the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Saturday morning, today is gonna be a big day. I have a lot of calls on my calendar today, so let's go. First call done for the day. Closed her PIF plus 500. If you guys are wondering why some PIFs are plus 720, some PIFs are plus 500, the payment plan options, sometimes I have to put them on a third-party credit processor, which lowers my commission rate, but it still gets the PIF in, so I still make a good amount of money, so plus 500 for that person. Welcome to the end of the video. I'm about to give you guys a week in the recap. We're about to go over my KPI, stats, just basically everything, so we can go ahead and take a look at that. And I'm gonna compare this week to the previous 2 weeks. I've been keeping track of literally everything. So let's take a look at this. This is a KPI tracker from High Ticket Syndicate, which is the program I joined. It's one of the training sales programs, High Ticket Syndicate, so they kind of have you fill this out. Now, a couple things I want to get into. One thing I need to start doing is my objections, what objections I'm usually getting, so I can start learning to overcome those. And then actually keeping track of the objections I overcame as well. But right now we're just gonna focus on my sales metrics. Now, 2 things to keep in mind as we go through these is, 1, my commission is not the exact. I have certain incentives for pay in fulls and certain bonuses with that, so those aren't the exact. And then another thing is calls taken to offers made. I'm including in calls taken every single call I've taken, whether they were a DQ, whether I couldn't pitch them, whether I pitched them or not. So I'm incorporating all the calls I've taken, whether I pitched them or not. So they could have been a DQ, but I'm still putting it down as calls taken, which will affect my closing rate, of course. But let's take a look at this. So just a quick rundown of week 1. So week 1, I had 46 calls on my calendar. This was my first week of this offer, right? As you guys know, I took 21 calls and my close rate was 19%. So first week was absolute dog shit. The reason being is because it was a new demographic. I'm selling a bit like older people, parents and whatnot. So I had to figure out the offer as well. I was on a massive learning curve with the new strategy I used. So sales made was only 4, which is brutal. But I only collected $11,000 cash collected, which my commission that week was garbage. I remember that week I collected some more calls from my previous offer, or collected more cash from my previous offer, but this was my first week of this offer. So going on to week 2, this was my best week yet, which was last video. And as you guys see, huge jump up. So 60 calls, I took 41 of those calls. So show up rate went up dramatically. My close rate was 34%. For the calls taken to close, I had a 34%, which is a huge jump from that by 15%. That jumped up dramatically as well. Cash collected jumped up, commission jumped up dramatically. So I went from 4 sales to 10 sales, from 46 calls on my calendar, from taking 21 calls to 41 calls. Now, like I said, this doesn't actually include all like the DQs and the offers made. I'm going to start incorporating that in my next KPI metrics, but this is just calls taken. Now, as you guys can see, I had two $15,000 cash collected days on Saturday and Thursday. I had a $13,000 day. This week was just absolutely absurd, and I was very grateful for this week. So moving on to this week was an okay week. Honestly, this shows that I did better than I thought. I thought I did a lot worse, but I had 46 calls. So going back to week 1, same amount of calls, but I actually took 29. So show up rate was okay. It's a lot better. It's getting a lot better. Close rate, 34%. So same as last week, actually. I did have a lot more people this week that I didn't even pitch. So I think my offer to close rate was a lot more. One call sales was 4. So this is also, by the way, is not including follow-up calls. A lot of people I collected after the 1 call. So this is just 1 call closes. So I had 4 of them, but cash collected this week was 43,000. And then my commission is off, of course. That's just gonna wrap up the video so far. Wrapping up the metrics right there. Obviously there's still a lot of improvement to be made. I'm shooting right now. I'm on track for a $20,000 a month profit, which is absolutely absurd. My previous best month was like $5,000. So a huge jump so far in my commitment and progress. The one thing is I'm not necessarily satisfied with the results. I'm going to get complacent, which is the biggest struggle for a lot of people, as well as myself, is getting complacent with results and progress. So I got to remind myself every day, like my goals are way up there and I still got to put in the work. I still got to keep going. I still got to keep grinding, so I don't get complacent. $20,000 track, that's my goal for this month. And then, you know, as we go on, 30, 40, 50 are my future goals. But this is gonna wrap up this week. I appreciate you guys watching till the end. I appreciate you guys supporting me in the comments as well. Thank you guys for everything. Thanks for watching this YouTube video, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.